Does your cat truly trust you? Most cat owners think they know, but they often miss the hidden signs that reveal deep, unspoken trust. In this video, you'll discover exactly how to tell if your cat trusts you, plus 5 proven ways to strengthen your bond. For centuries, cats have captivated humans with their mystery and quiet grace. Behind those watchful eyes lies an emotional depth few people truly see. When a cat trusts you, they don't show it with wagging tails or loud greetings, but with subtle gestures that whisper, "I feel safe here." So, if you want to understand your cat's secret trust language, stay with me. We'll decode the 10 signs your cat trusts you completely, and how to turn that trust into an unbreakable bond. Before we dive in, make sure to hit subscribe, give this video a like, and tell me in the comments which trust sign surprises you the most. Now let's get started. Sign 1. The slow blink, the cat's silent kiss. Have you ever locked eyes with your cat, only to watch them slowly lower their eyelids and open them again? If so, you've just been handed one of the rarest gifts in the feline world, the slow blink. This isn't just a sleepy gesture. It's one of the most well-researched signals of trust a cat can offer. In the wild, a cat never closes its eyes near anything that might pose a threat. So when they deliberately do this in your presence, even from across the room, they're saying, "I feel so secure with you that I can lower my guard completely." It's even more meaningful when you return the favor. Try sitting at your cat's level, soften your gaze and blink slowly. Many cats will blink back, a silent conversation where words aren't needed. Each time you repeat this, you deepen the silent contract of trust between you. Some people share beautiful stories of this ritual. A cat who greets them at the end of a long day with a calm, deliberate blink from a hallway corner, a nightly routine where the cat slow blinks from their favorite perch before curling up for a peaceful sleep. This tiny moment has real power. Studies show that slow blinking can actually reduce stress for cats, helping them feel safer and more relaxed. Over time, it becomes more than a habit. It's a silent love letter shared in the language only you and your cat speak. Sign 2. The silent shadow, following you room to room. One of the easiest signs to miss, yet one of the strongest signals of trust, is simple presence. If your cat drifts from room to room after you, appearing at your feet while you make coffee or settling nearby while you read, they're not just curious. They're quietly telling you, "Your company calms me. I choose to be where you are." Cats are naturally self-sufficient. They don't need you for constant reassurance the way some dogs do. So when they follow you purely for company, that's trust in its purest form. Sometimes this shows up as a silent guard. Maybe they sit at the door while you shower or curl up behind your laptop when you work late into the night. Other cats place themselves squarely in your path, sitting right in the middle of the hallway as if to say, "This is my favorite place because you're here." Many cats don't follow you immediately. You might leave the kitchen only to hear soft footsteps trailing you a few minutes later. You look back, and there they are, waiting patiently in the doorway, just watching. It's not neediness, it's quiet bonding. This kind of constant, calm presence is one of the strongest trust signals a cat can give. They don't need to be in your lap or ask for anything. Just being near you is all they want. Sign 3. The exposed belly, trust in its most honest form. If there's one gesture that leaves no doubt about how safe your cat feels with you, it's this: the belly show. A cat's belly is the soft fortress protecting their vital organs. In the wild, it's rarely left uncovered, even when sleeping. So when a cat rolls over, belly up, paws relaxed in the air, they're offering you the ultimate sign of security. You might see this first thing in the morning, a greeting that looks like a lazy stretch in the middle of the hallway. Or you might find them snoozing belly up on the couch while you watch TV nearby. Either way, it's a clear, beautiful statement. I trust you to keep me safe while I'm at my most defenseless. Some cats even add little flourishes, making biscuits in the air with their paws, wriggling happily, or letting out tiny purrs. It's an open invitation for you to see their trust. But remember, showing the belly doesn't always mean they want it touched. For many cats, belly rubs are an invitation for a quick grab or gentle bite. Respecting that boundary shows your cat that you understand and honor their comfort zone. Pay close attention to when and where your cat chooses to do this. A belly-up nap in the middle of a noisy living room means your cat sees you and your home as the safest place on earth. Sign 4. Grooming near you or grooming you directly. One of the deepest trust signals a cat can give you is so ordinary that it often goes unnoticed. Grooming. While most people think of it as just a cleaning routine, grooming is actually one of the most personal, vulnerable acts a cat performs. It's how they calm themselves, soothe tension, and reinforce social bonds, both in the wild and in the comfort of your living room. When your cat chooses to settle beside you and begin washing their face, licking their paws, or giving their entire coat a full inspection, it's not a coincidence. They're saying, "I feel safe enough near you to drop my guard and focus entirely on myself." Grooming takes total trust. A distracted or nervous cat won't risk it. Look closer, and you'll see just how meaningful this is. Maybe they curl up at your feet and rhythmically lick their side while you read a book. Or they jump onto the bed at night, give themselves a long wash, then drift off to sleep. The message is the same. You make this space secure. Even more intimate is when your cat grooms you. If they lick your hands, brush your skin with rough little kisses, or nibble your hair, they're not just playing. They're welcoming you into their trusted circle. Among cats, this is called allogrooming. It's the way siblings, mothers, and bonded cats show they belong to each other. Cats do not groom strangers, and they certainly don't groom anyone they fear. So when they offer you this delicate ritual, accept it for what it is, an invitation to be part of their family unit. Some cats extend this same care to other pets in the home, but not all do. Some choose only their human, which makes the moment even more special. If your cat grooms you, don't interrupt it. Let them finish. If you want to reinforce the moment, speak softly or offer gentle pets, or simply sit still and let that trust flow. Over time, this small ritual builds a quiet, invisible bond that your cat remembers every time they choose to groom next to you. Sign 5. Headbutts and nose touches, their scented declaration. When your cat presses their forehead into your hand, bumps your knee with their face, or rubs the side of their cheek against your leg, you're witnessing one of the clearest signs of feline trust. Cats have specialized scent glands around their face, on their cheeks, forehead, and the base of their ears. When they rub these glands on you, they're marking you as safe territory. In the cat's world, this behavior is called bunting, and it's part greeting, part ritual, part scent-sharing ceremony. To an outsider, it looks simple: a gentle bump, a soft nose touch, a brush of fur against your ankle. But for your cat, each bump is saying, "This is mine, you are mine. This space is familiar and safe." Some cats get very specific about their bunting rituals. They might headbutt the same spot on your body every time: your forehead when you're lying in bed, your hand when you're reading on the couch, your knee when you pause in the hallway. Others greet you nose to nose, a rare gesture in the cat world, reserved for close bonds. What's fascinating is how selective they are. Notice how your cat greets you this way, but rarely offers the same to guests or strangers. Bunting is not casual. It's a statement of belonging, a daily way for your cat to refresh your shared scent, like renewing a quiet vow: "You are part of my world." Next time you get a headbutt, pause, lean in, offer your forehead back. You're participating in an ancient feline ritual that says more about your bond than any spoken word ever could. Sign 6. Sleeping deeply in open spaces. A cat's sleep behavior can tell you more about their trust than any trick or cuddle. Insecure or stressed cats seek hiding places when they nap: dark closets, underbeds, the back of wardrobes where no one can reach them. But a confident, trusting cat, they'll curl up right where life happens: the middle of the living room, the top of the couch, the hallway where you walk by a dozen times a day. They're saying, I know you'll protect me while I dream. Pay attention to how your cat sleeps too. Cats who trust deeply sprawl out in exposed positions, stretched on their side with paws extended, or belly up with legs flopped. These postures signal they're not worried about surprise threats. Even more telling is when your cat reaches deep REM sleep. Twitching paws, whisker flicks, tiny muffled chirps or mews. These are signs they've fallen into a dream state. They'll only enter this vulnerable phase if they know they're safe. Some cats take it further. They nap on your chest, your lap, or right next to you on the couch, even when they know you'll shift or move around. This means they trust you enough to handle their deepest rest without being disturbed. A cat that sleeps openly in your world is a cat that sees you as protector and family. What about you? What tiny moment told you your cat fully trusts you? Was it a sleepy belly-up stretch, a warm nap pressed against your side, or an unexpected dream twitch while curled in your lap? Share your story in the comments. You might help another cat parent understand their own cat's hidden trust signs. Sign 7. Soft meows, chirps and trills, a private language. Many people assume meowing is how cats talk to each other. The truth, adult cats almost never meow at other cats. Instead, they developed meowing specifically to communicate with us. They're humans. Within these sounds is an entire emotional dictionary. A sharp, insistent meow might mean, "Feed me, now." But a soft meow when you walk into the room, that's an affectionate greeting. A quick trill as you settle on the couch, that's a cozy hello. A tiny squeak when you lock eyes, that's a secret question. Are you paying attention to me? Over time, most cats create a unique vocabulary with their chosen humans. Some are naturally chatty and love long conversations. Others only speak up when it matters most. But when they do, they're talking directly to you. Listen carefully to the pitch, tone, and volume. These subtle sounds are never random. They're the voice of trust, your cat's personal way of saying, "You and I have our own language." Some cats even invent little chirps and mutters that you'll never hear them use with anyone else. That tiny, special dialect is one of the most overlooked signs that your cat truly trusts you and wants you in their world. By the way, if you're enjoying these hidden signs your cat trusts you, drop a quick comment below. Which trust signal does your cat use the most? I love reading your stories. Sign 8. Calmly interrupting your routine. If you've ever settled down to work on your laptop, only to find your cat strolling across the keyboard or curling up right on your notebook, you've seen this sign of trust in action. Many people mistake this for mischief or a cry for attention, but it's far more meaningful than that. When your cat calmly inserts themselves into your activities, they're not just demanding your focus. They're inviting themselves into your world. This is inclusion, not interruption. It's their way of saying, "What you're doing interests me because you matter to me." A cat that drapes themselves across your arms while you type, or curls up in the warm laundry basket while you fold clothes, is choosing to share in your tasks. They don't care about the computer, the notebook, or the clean clothes. They care about you. This type of interference is never frantic or chaotic. It's gentle, intentional, and often routine. Many cats create personal rituals around your habits. Maybe they appear the moment you sit down with your morning coffee, or settle in your lap only when you open a book. They know your schedule, your patterns, your moods, and they want to be woven into them. Unlike demanding behavior, loud meows, insistent pawing, or restless pacing, this soft, calm interruption is built on quiet familiarity. It's polite in its own feline way. It says, "I trust this moment with you so much, I want to make it ours." Some cat owners even notice that this pattern feels almost respectful. The cat isn't trying to control you. They're simply adding themselves to your daily rhythm, reinforcing the idea that you and they are part of the same safe routine. Next time your cat climbs into your workspace or gently blocks your screen, don't see it as an annoyance. See it for what it really is. A small reminder that in your cat's eyes, your bond is stronger than any task on your to-do list. We're not done yet. A few more trust signs could completely change how you see your cat's daily habits. Sign 9. Sitting beside you with no demands. Not every moment of trust involves physical touch or playful antics. Sometimes the deepest sign of trust is your cat's quiet choice to simply be near you with no expectation at all. Many cats are naturally independent. Even social cats often choose when and how they want attention. So when your cat decides to sit beside you without asking for food or playtime, they're offering you one of the purest gestures in the feline world. Think of it like a loyal friend who drops by just to share the same air. No pressure, no chatter, just company. This silent closeness is powerful. It means your cat sees you as part of their safe territory, someone they can rest near without the need to be on alert. You might notice this when they curl up at the far end of the couch while you watch TV, or when they settle on the floor nearby while you cook, not begging for scraps, just quietly observing. Maybe they choose a sunny spot on the bed while you read beside them. They might not touch you, or even look at you directly, but they choose your company over any other hiding spot in the house. This parallel time is a quiet contract. Your presence soothes me. Just being here is enough. It's important to respect this space. Don't force petting if they're settled in a watching mood. Let them have this peaceful nearness. Over time, these unspoken moments become some of the strongest foundations of trust you'll ever share. Sign 10. The gentle sleeping touch. One of the most tender signs of trust is so soft it's easy to miss. When a sleeping cat reaches out and rests a paw against you. Maybe it's a tiny paw on your arm as you nap together. Maybe their tail drapes across your leg as they drift off beside you. Sometimes it's just a quiet tap, a single paw pressed to your hand as they sink into deep sleep. This subtle touch is not about demanding affection, it's about grounding themselves. In this vulnerable state, your cat is saying, "Even when I let go of the world, I want to feel you close." It's the feline version of holding hands, a gentle, instinctive confirmation that you're part of their safest circle. Many cats develop variations on this ritual. Some will stretch a paw out in their sleep, tapping your side like a small anchor. Others wrap their tail around your wrist like a soft ribbon. Some kittens knead or make biscuits on your blanket while staying pressed against you. These tiny, overlooked gestures are steeped in emotional meaning. They're reminders that your cat's trust doesn't stop when they close their eyes. It deepens. So next time you feel that little paw on your arm or that tail draped over your leg, pause and appreciate it for what it really is. A quiet promise that they trust you enough to rest, dream, and be completely at peace in your presence. Now that you know how to spot the secret signs your cat trusts you, here's how to strengthen that bond with your cat every single day. 5 ways to strengthen the bond with your cat. 1. Create a predictable world. Cats crave routine more than almost any other pet. Predictability is safety. When they know when they'll eat, when you'll play, and when you'll greet them, their stress drops, and trust grows. Set feeding times and stick to them. Make playtime part of your daily life, not just an afterthought. If you brush your cat, do it at the same time each day, turning it into a calming ritual. But predictability is about more than meal times. It's also about you. Cats notice your moods, your voice, even the sound of your footsteps at the door. They learn to read you better than you read them, so show them consistency. Are you gentle when you come home, even on stressful days? Do you speak softly when you greet them in the morning? Do you move calmly through your routines? All these small patterns shape how safe they feel in your presence. Predictability doesn't mean boring, it means stable. A home that runs on calm, steady rhythms is a place where a cat can fully relax and reveal their truest, most loving self. 2. Give them the freedom of choice. Cats do not build trust through force, they build it through freedom. One of the biggest mistakes many cat owners make is assuming more handling equals more affection. But for a cat, true closeness starts with the freedom to choose when and how to connect. Offer your cat choices in their daily life. Give them safe spaces where they can retreat, high perches to observe the world on their terms, and quiet corners where they can simply be without interruption. Let them approach you first, whether for pets, play, or cuddles. When you respect their right to say no, you're actually teaching them that yes is safe. This is especially powerful for shy cats, rescues, or cats who have learned to guard themselves. Every time you honor their choice, you build their confidence. Sometimes choice is simple. Do they want to nap on the bed or the sunbeam by the window? Do they want to play with the feather wand or chase a crinkle ball? Do they prefer your lap or the arm of the chair? Tiny freedoms add up to a bigger truth. I am safe here because I decide how close we get. Avoid forcing cuddles or picking them up too often if they dislike it. A cat who knows they can walk away whenever they wish is far more likely to keep coming back, on their own, again and again. And that voluntary return, that's real trust. 3. Make playtime count. For a cat, play is never just about burning energy. Play is hunting, bonding, and building trust, all in one daily ritual. Interactive play, using wand toys, feathers, or laser pointers, taps into your cat's primal instincts. Each pounce, stalk, and catch rewrites their natural story. I hunt, I win, I share this moment with you. But here's the secret. Don't treat play as an obligation to check off your list. Be fully present. Watch your cat's moves. Notice how they crouch or flick their tail. Mirror their rhythm. Pause when they pause. Celebrate every leap with soft praise. This makes playtime more than a game. It becomes a wordless conversation. It says, I understand you. I see who you really are. Switch toys to keep things fresh. Hide toys for surprise hunts. Even 10 focused minutes a day can change your relationship. Over time, your cat will look forward to this ritual. Not just for the fun, but for the closeness it builds between you. 4. Learn to read their body language. A cat's body is an open book, if you know how to read it. Every ear flick, tail twitch, and slow blink is a line in their silent diary. Understanding feline body language is one of the greatest gifts you can give your cat. It shows them you're listening, even when no words are spoken. A tail standing tall with a slight curl at the tip, pure confidence. A gently swaying tail, curiosity, or mild annoyance if it starts to whip. Ears pricked forward signal interest. Flattened ears or a hunched posture. They're done. Respect that boundary. Even their eyes speak. Dilated pupils can mean excitement, playfulness, or sudden alertness. Slow half blinks signal trust and contentment. A sudden freeze mid-play says, wait, something feels off. By watching and adjusting your actions in real time, you create a feedback loop. Your cat learns, my signals are heard, I'm understood. Over time, this silent conversation will shape your bond more than any toy or treat ever could. You become a trusted partner in their world, one who doesn't just love them, but sees them. 5. Reinforce the good moments. Cats thrive on positive reinforcement, but this doesn't always mean treats or toys. Sometimes your calm voice, a gentle scratch behind the ear, or simply a warm gaze can say, I love what you just did, do it again. When your cat greets you at the door, answer with a soft hello. When they curl up next to you without asking for anything, offer a calm pet or a slow blink. When they meow gently to start a conversation, respond. These tiny affirmations teach your cat that reaching out is safe and rewarding. Consistency is everything. Small moments build momentum. Over days, weeks, and months, each positive reaction becomes a stepping stone for trust. Even the way you look at your cat, softly, without staring, can be a silent reward. Cats remember more than you think. Each time they choose closeness and you respond with patience and warmth, you strengthen a cycle of trust that grows deeper and steadier. A quiet love that speaks volumes. Cats don't declare love in dramatic gestures. They show it in hushed moments, soft touches, gentle blinks, and peaceful presence. They don't love loudly, they love faithfully, in small acts that add up to a lifetime of quiet devotion. If you listen closely, if you respect the little signs, if you offer your calm energy back, you'll discover that your cat's silent trust is one of the most precious bonds you'll ever experience. So look for the hidden signs, answer their whispers with your own, and remember, the strongest bond with a cat is built one gentle moment at a time. So next time you wonder, does my cat really trust me? Look for these hidden signs and keep building your bond, one gentle moment at a time. If you found this guide helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with another cat lover, and hit subscribe for more secrets to help you build the strongest bond with your cat. Your cat trusts you more than you know. Let's keep making that trust grow together.